Okay, so we start off, we are, the idea is that we've landed on, I think, Mercury. Or maybe not, I'm not sure. It's the Mercury facility. So actually, the facility is called Mercury. We're not on Mercury necessarily, because I was going to say Mercury might be quite a dangerous place to be. And I don't think there'd be much rock on the surface and stuff like that. I think it's pretty inhospitable. So we could be on the moon, we could be anywhere. But we are in this facility, so we've landed here, and it's supposed to be all nice, but it's not looking as nice as maybe it should be. It's a little bit run down. So, congratulations on being an Infinity Corp pioneer. As you've just awoken at the Mercury facility, the first order of operation should be to run a full diagnostic and ensure the facility is running as expected. Which, as I say, it doesn't look like it is. It looks like half the walls have collapsed. We here at Infinity Corp have full confidence in the automated facility construction project. In the unlikely event that you should lose this manual, we would encourage you to refrain from doing anything that is not in the best interest of the company or your fellow employees. Also be aware that if you've lost this manual, it is also likely that the mission has not been successful, rendering this manual and your employment ineffective. You're probably dead, to be honest. Critical system error. Extensive error logs indicate that the crew is not awoken at the appropriate time, resulting in an extreme renovation of the Mercury facility as it decayed over the decades. I don't think that means renovation. As I say, it's still quite alpha-y. We here at Infinity Corp wish to extend our sincerest apologies for any inconveniences may have caused. You may file a formal complaint when and if you return to Earth. Mission objectives updated. Okay, so our new mission objective is awake colonists from stasis. Not all colonists are accounted for. Additional capsules may have survived but will need to be found. Survive and rebuild the Mercury facility. Much of the blueprint data has been corrupted but can be recovered if we build a computer station. Note, while injury and death may become a factor, it is strongly discouraged. You are all part of the Infinity Corp family and we would hate to lose you. Mercury Fallen is still in alpha development and not feature complete. Thank you for joining the development journey. So we're going to just have a look at what they've got so far, because it's just released on Steam. It's been on HIO for a while apparently. It's just on Steam. So first thing we're going to do is open the stasis capsules. The colonists are currently in stasis capsules. Click on a stasis capsule and click open. So here's my dudes. My 3 dudes, and I think I got a little robot as well. I think you can find more of these little robots around the map as well. So I'm just going to pause it a sec. This is a lot better than dungeons, because dungeons I'm getting to the point where I might have to stop naming people because I can't name them while it's paused. And it's actually making me fail missions at this point. Anyway, never mind. We can pause it in this game. So who are we going to have? We can only have 3 people, so how about we have Fallen and Zangiri? So we always have a Fallen and we always have a Zangiri. There we are. And then how about... who's this then? It's a girl. So how about we have a Caitlena for today? No. We've had lots of Caitlenas. Let's have an Ixius today. Right. If we get another girl, I'll call her Caitlena. Right, so we have to do a few things now. So we've got to basically make this so we can live. So I would like to first start off. That might not be a good place to mine then. It looks like that immediately hits a wall. How far back can we go this way? Quite a ways. Okay. I'm gonna build like a corridor down there. And then I'm going to get maybe a couple of bunk rooms and things off here. This actually might be a good place for a computer lab, you know. Get rid of it all. No, I don't want it that big. It's supposed to go away when you do that. There we go. So I'm thinking, actually, I just might do a little teeny tiny room. Come on. There we are. That's better. A little teeny tiny room. About so big. And that's going to eventually be our computer room. But I don't want them to build that yet. It's like RimWorld, you can stop them mining the first one, they won't mine anything else. So what we really want here is a bedroom. So I want to kind of mine... These people don't know about symmetry. I'll do a double wide corridor. About there. Which means I need to deconstruct these walls. But that's fine, we can do that. I think. So let's see how they do with that then. They are deconstructing the walls, that's great. I'd like that one to be mined. To try and mine all these out. I can deconstruct and get back materials from the broken walls as well. And from this double wide corridor, I would like to build them some sort of bedroom to start with. So maybe a 5x5. Why don't I actually do a 7? Give some wiggle room there. And then I'm also going to want... I'll just make it quite a small room for now. I'm going to want a little room to do... and that'll be perfect just to start with. A little room where I can put crops. This is actually going to suck because the crops are not going to fit in there properly. I'm going to have to make that one wider. Oh, I can't line anything up in this game. I don't know. I don't know even what I'm doing. Here we go. Oh, making a bedroom. Okay, this is good. I shouldn't worry about this at the moment. I can always change things later on. So what I need is that kind of under there. Get rid of some of this rubbish that I've done. Let's just get rid of that for now. Okay, so I need to do some structure resin because that's what we used to build with. So this is the bio refiner. It can make resin or bioplastic, and to start with we're just going to want a ton of resin. So I'm just going to put that on just auto regenerate, auto create for infinity all of my mineral compounds. So they're just going to run up and do that. So what I can do to help them out a little bit if I want is to just give them somewhere to store everything. So we've got structures, we've got production, or we've got utilities. We've got furniture, and we've got storage. There's one storage that's still locked. Unfortunately, I have to be in the right position. You can't move around with WASD while you're doing other things, while you're in other menus. That was something I would love to see changed in the game. A couple of storage crates there. So they're doing really well with the bedroom. And I'm going to just make it so that there's a little bit of bedroom floor there, but I'm not going to actually floor the entire bedroom quite yet. Because it takes resources to do, and it also takes time to do, and we want to do other things with our time. Also, I'm going to up the speed a bit so that this goes along a little bit quicker. So they've built their storage things, and what I would like to also tell them to do is just to deconstruct some of the walls. But I'm not going to do that yet because what I'd like them to do first is to get all of the things that they need to sleep and to eat done. And I don't want to distract them too much because it's something I do in RimWorld and Memoria and games like that all the time, is that I stack up tons of stuff for them to do and then they don't do things that are important. So I have to just hold my horses a little bit. So, what I can do though is put my first bed in because we're going to need that as soon as possible. And it's R to rotate, which is something I like in a game. Instead of like, you can rotate using Control-Z-C and then press 1. Just make it R. That's fine. Oh, look what we found. Azurite. A soft mineral form of copper. Oh, nice. So you get all sorts of different metals that you can mine out in here, and you get all sorts of different... You get coal, you get all sorts of different things you can build. So our next thing to do is to make sure we've got some food. So to do that, we're going to want to build some crop fields. And we're going to build them in this room right here. So I'm going to start in the corner. I think it's under production. No, it's not. That's not production. This is production. Crop field. So just put 2 down for now. I might put a little floor there so it doesn't look like it's all just craziness. I don't know if you can't build on water. And if that's the case, I may need to possibly just build out that way or something. But 2 will do for now. I can always move them. I can deconstruct them. Plant crops. We're going to plant some potatoes, and they're going to be what our colonists are going to eat to start off with. Okay, everyone went to bed. Night night, guys. Still haven't built this storage crate. And there's still a few other things we can do, but we just gotta wait for them to wake up first. I think our little bot might carry on through the night. I'm not sure. Do you carry on doing things? Probably. So, next thing I want to do is to build a computer station. Now this is where I wanted this. I wanted it quite close to the sort of power source. And you'll see why in a minute. In fact, we've already got a wall there, so I should be mining out these tiles as well. Trist Fallen has contracted a new ailment, broken arm. You broke your arm, Trist Fallen. That's no good. What does that mean? I'm not seeing it anywhere on your info or anything like that. I'm guessing it slows him down, but I don't know what I can do about it. I think later on we can get some medical assistance, which will probably help quite a lot. Now, we don't need a big room for this science lab, so I'm just going to put walls in around here. Some metal walls in like there and there, and it's just going to be quite a small little room that I'm going to put a computer in. And that's all I want to do just for now. But we could also put in another field. I am actually going to mine that out a little bit more. Because that copper bit is completely in the way, and also the water is completely in the way. I'm going to have to go and check out what I can do with that. If things can be built on top of water at all. Let me see, crop field. Yeah, can't build it on the water by the looks of it. Even though it would fit there, it can't be built on the water, and that's really annoying. But we can build around it, it's cool. Not the end of the world. Okay, something else that I would like for them, if possible, and I might build it... Oh, I shouldn't really build it off the bedroom. Are we at the edge of the map now? Yes. Look, there's a little dude. We can have another little robot if we mine out there. Look. Can you see him? That's the thing. Things are hidden around the map. So you've got to try and mine out as much of the map as you can. Very useful thing to do. I think, actually, I'm going to build a room over here. I'm going to make it a dining room. So we're going to have some more stuff coming off here. I think there's a natural cavern, so I'll see how they do there. I'll see what sort of shape it is. Oh, there's a status capsule as well, so there's a new person. Fantastic. So what do we do with you? This robot doesn't appear to be damaged and is just powered off. Activate robot. Hey, cool. That's amazing. We have an extra robot and an extra person. So I'm just going to slow it down a little bit and I'm going to just see... I don't know if we can name the robots. I wonder if we can. Yes, we can. Ha ha ha. So, Hazeldor, you get to be a robot. The Pomp also gets to be a little robot worker dude. And Mo Schultz gets to be Mockrite. Lovely stuff. No. That's spelt wrong. That's spelt wrong. No, I can't spell people's names wrong. There we are. Quite a few of you named already. That's great, isn't it? So I'm gonna, maybe now we actually have some stuff to eat and it's not too much of an issue. I'm gonna maybe just tile the floor in a little bit and just do a little bit of an increase to the bedroom because we're going to need some more beds very soon because we've got a new person now. And I was going to make a dining room, wasn't I, in this sort of area. Oh, it's all full of water. Oh no, that sucks. Okay. I don't know if there's something I can do about the water. So let's get the science room done, shall we, as well? We'll get the science lab floor. Science lab floor. We'll just have the science lab be that big. Or maybe just put, I don't know if I should put hallway flooring there. Science lab floor doesn't take that much to do, so we'll just make the whole floor like that. And then I'll put some walls in, and then we'll maybe start putting some doors about the place as well, just to make it nicer. So there we go. There we go. There we go. That's the computer room. So once they finish with that, we'll start putting a computer in there. We can start researching things. Right, what are we going to grow here? I think we need to plant some hemp, because that is how, if you go over here and have a quick look at the biomaker thing, the biorefiner, you can make bioplastic, but you need hemp for it. So I could really do with a second one of those. I might have to research it first, I think. So getting this computer is important. So anyway, we need to keep mining, but we also need to just make sure that... I don't know if I can... Is that the edge of the map? No, it's not the edge of the map. So I'm guessing we have to mine around the water. I want to just explore the map as much as I can. Eventually, I probably would dig it all out. I think you can make a bigger map eventually. I don't see the point of it because you'll probably be through all the content before you finish the map. So I'm just going to ask them to dig out around there as well. And we'll get a little bit of an idea of what's around there. So this is all growing nicely. I would love to get a kitchen. I would love to get all sorts of things. I could probably deconstruct that. Probably deconstruct all the capsules and get the stuff back out of it. Deconstruct. Deconstruct. Elevator. This is how inhabitants are able to enter or leave the facility. Excess inventory from expeditions are also stored here. Oh, wow. In development. So I'm guessing that eventually we'll be able to go out on missions and things outside, but obviously that will come in later alpha builds. I am actually pretty excited by this game. It's going to have some pretty cool stuff, I think. We could probably mine this out as well. Okay, so they're doing a good job in the science lab, and there's enough flooring down now that I can pop a computer in there. Now, the reason I wanted it quite close to the engineering bit, let's rotate it around so it'll be, I'll just pop it in. No, actually, yeah, I'll pop it in the middle there. We only need one, and what we will also need is to power it up. I made this mistake when I was doing a little test run. You need I can't get them to click properly. You need conduits going all the way to the computer from your coal generator, because otherwise it won't do anything. It needs a certain amount of power. So my robot, who is it? Isildur is building the computer station. Doing a mighty fine job of it, but I don't think everybody else has stuff to do. Oh, they do. They've got a little bit of mining that they can do. I think most of them can do some mining. So I would really like a storage chest in this room, but I need to make sure I can fit one. I'm going to deconstruct some of these old walls as well. Because quite frankly, I don't like them. Deconstruct. Ah, here we are, wall debris. Nope. My deconstruct tool isn't working. It worked really well last time. Deconstruct structure, floor, power conduit or water conduit. Nope. Yeah, why don't we try building a metal wall? Maybe if we try building something, we'll be able to deconstruct something. Can we deconstruct a metal wall? Oh, we can mine it. Right. Hang on. That's what I'm doing wrong. Need to mine them, not deconstruct them. I thought I did it okay last time. I was like, oh, this was fine last time. What's going on? But yeah, you need to mine those walls. And then you will be good. Because the walls are quite nice in this game. Got lovely little lights around them and stuff. It's interesting how the lights on the wall change colour, and it seems to be, I think, the further away from power they are, but I'm not sure. Because it seems like here they're really close to all the power and there's conduits and things going through, but this room there isn't, so I think that must be what it is. So we'll rebuild all these walls so they can look like they're actually in a nice place. And also I wanted somewhere anyway to build them a little dining room. So I think we'll do that up here. A little sort of recreation room. Actually going to be quite a big room. I didn't want to dig those out. I'll be a little finicky. There we go. I'm going to start putting some recreation flooring down. And then we can put a table and chairs down. Okay, so the computer is ready. So the first thing we need to do now we've done that is to choose a recovery project. So this is like our research station basically. So I'll start off with basic production, which will allow me to make iron ingots, copper ingots, and then some utilities and an ore refinery. Actually, I don't know if I want that. Oh, I have to have basic production to unlock all of the others. So, okay, well, we shall do that then, shall we? How are you doing with the dining room? Good job, I think. So, if we just pause it, we can click on these guys and see how they're doing. So, for example, the hunger bar is currently at 30 out of 100. At the moment, there is food. There's potatoes on the floor here. What I would like to do is to get a kitchen going. Probably off the dining area or something. Probably around here somewhere would be really good, but I'm not sure. So we've got loads of what seems to be copper ore, I think. Azurite. So that would probably get processed into copper. But everyone seems okay. The first game I didn't know how the fields worked. And I was like sat there trying to work it out, and while I was trying to work it out, everyone died. It was quite funny. But now I know how they work, so it's fine. Okay, they're working on it. So you can see that it doesn't take very long to research everything, which is quite cool. Oh, that's all the all the stuff you get for breaking down a one of their life pods. I hope they don't need those again. I hope they don't have to go back into stasis, or I've just broken their only chance of life, which is no good. Oh, I never built the beds. Oops. Ooh. So someone's having to share or something. So we'll build 6 beds so that if somebody extra joins, they'll have a bed. Luckily, the robots don't need a bed. Also under furniture, we've got a couple of things. We've got nightstands, lamps, plant pots. So we could actually put like a nice little plant pot in the middle there, for example. And I could give everyone like a little nightstand. And that would be quite a nice little gesture, I think. It would make things look nice. I think this game is eventually going to have people getting moody if the place is not decorated nicely. So I think that would be quite a nice little touch to it. Still don't have room for my table and chairs yet. I'll probably have one on each side. And then, as I say, I might have a kitchen off to the side here. So maybe I'll just mine a little kitchen room. Out here somewhere. Oh, that looks like there's something more to mine into there. Why does it never mine where I want it to mine? Go there. Thank you. So that'll be my little kitchen. I think I'm going to need a med bay as well, and I think that might be a good one to do sort of off the bedroom. I'm just sort of future-proofing at the moment while they're getting on with their stuff. You know, how you do. I think that'll be okay for a med bay. Quite big, actually. Yep, I am happy with this. I want another one of these biorefiners, but I think I need to research more stuff before I can get that. Oh, hang on, we can have another project. So we can get food prep and cloning and metallurgy. What does biology give me? Oh, that gives me the med bay. And it also allows me to do food prep. Okay, recover that for me, please. Thank you. Okay, my little bots are doing their stuff. So I'm just going to increase the speed now because it's taking them a little while to get on with the things I need them to do. And I'm going to tell them to build a few more metal walls. Because now I know where I want the doors to be, it's a lot easier to give them those instructions. And I think there's a couple of doors that I want to put in as well. Doors are a bit more resource intensive, but I still want them. I wonder if you can do a double door. No, I don't think you can. Maybe you need walls before you can put the doors in. That's interesting. You know, one wide gap in a wall and then you can put a door in, apparently. So that was good to know. This anthracite is basically what you use to power your base at the moment. I think we have enough though. We got tons of fuel. Absolutely tons of it. We don't need to worry about that at all. So our med bay room is all done. I need to know in the computer, right, what do I have to research to get the bio thing? Or do I already have it? Let's check. Water conduit. Get water to machines in need. Water pump. Hoovers up the water. Oh, that would be good. The water is annoying. That's a fridge. Medibed. We've been under production probably. Cooking station. Clone chamber. Ah, biorefiner. We already have one. So I would like a second one to go there. Because it's going to be so much easier if one of them can do resin and one of them can do bioplastic. And they can just do that as long as they have the ingredients for it. So you do bioplastic. Wonderful. I am happy with this. Right, so I need a new recovery project. I would like to do food prep so we can have a kitchen. So we'll have kitchen tiles, refrigerator and a cooking station. I'd love to play with those. Ah, nice, there's another colonist. Now, who are you going to be? Where's their work rotation? Here they are. So... that's supposed to tell me who my colonists are. Oops. Don't know quite what I did wrong there. Ah, that's better. So we've got Margie Pedrides. Oh, actually, that's another female. And I said that Caitlena would get the next female name. There we are. Well, loads of you, look. Loads and loads of you. So... I need to do the recreation floor, increase the size of that. I need to deconstruct that and build a kitchen floor, which we now have. Oh no, we'll have the kitchen floor soon. Okay. Kitchen is on standby. Med bay though. Med bay needs to be done. Ah. Sometimes I click on things and they don't entirely obey me. But never mind. So we'll put a med bed in there, and then Tris Fallen can maybe heal his broken arm if he still has one. So we've got water here, so it looks like it's going to be water pumps and things. I hope they're not too difficult to work with. So what have we got out here? We found some anthracite, we found some azurite. So if we need, we've got some hematite over there, look. So if we need more stuff, we can find it later. I don't think we found any more colonists, though. I don't know how many there are to find. But we could do a bit more mining just to see what we can see. Okay, they're doing a good job with the medibeds. And we have just done food prep, but I'm going to leave you there for today. So this is Mercury Fallen. We're going to do probably one more episode and show you the rest of the content in the game. And then as it develops, I will probably come back to it and see what new features have been added with each patch, which will be really, really cool to look at. So that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed the episode. And if you did, then please do leave me a like below and let me know in the comments. And I hope to see you next time. But in the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.